All right, there have been running battles at Olievenhoutbosch in Centurion, Gauteng today. At least 5 foreign-owned shops were looted late this afternoon. A short while ago, police again used rubber bullets and stun grenades to disperse angry residents. The residents say they are unhappy about rising crime and corruption.
A large police presence remains in the area this evening. Patricia Vasaki's been on the scene since a little bit earlier tonight. Let's see if we can raise her now and see what the situation is.
Patricia, if you can hear us, tell us what the latest is. Earlier there were some tensions but no further incidents.
Well, the tensions still continue here on the ground. Just a short while ago, police again had a standoff with some of the residents that have gathered here at the entrance. Earlier when you spoke to me, obviously, I was inside the community close to Councillor Cedric Tsilani's house, where a large police contingent is gathering. But now we're at the entrance and you can see the nyalas are moving in. That is the third nyala that is now going into the community. Tensions are very rife inside, and the situation is of course still chaotic inside the community. We have moved closer to the entrance for our own safety, as of course it is dark inside and a lot of things are happening, so we decided to come closer to where we can have control over the situation. As you can see, tires are still burning here on the main road. Just here close to me is another tire that is also burning. A large police contingent just behind me. You can see police are also keeping a hawk's eye on the situation, and right in front of me at exactly the main entrance at the intersection is a large police contingent as well, where they are manning traffic and they just keeping an eye on what is happening on the ground. And here on my right hand side, if I look to the far right, I can see a group of young men that were gathering there, and there were police that are gathering there trying to of course keep them away from this area and push them back into the community. So a lot of activity still happening on the ground, and it seems like it's going to be a long night for the police. But the police are saying they're not backing down. They have the situation under control. But as I mentioned earlier, the highlight and the focus right now, and the biggest task for the police, is to safeguard Councillor Cedric Tsilani's house. And I think the nyalas that have just moved in have gone to his house again, as they have heard that other sporadic incidents have just come up close to his home.
Patricia, if I can ask you to be brief, you did say that the councillors he's been threatened, but also foreign-owned shops were targeted earlier, so it's a mixed picture. Is there xenophobia at play here?
I wouldn't say it is a xenophobia per se. I think it's really just opportunistic elements that have engulfed the situation. It is, of course, a service delivery protest where residents are unhappy about the unfair allocation of the RDP houses that are being rolled out to the community right now. And they are accusing some of the councillors of, selling the houses and, of course, upholding corrupt and fraudulent behavior. And I think as the communities are echoing their frustrations and really highlighting pertinent issues, some members in the community, especially young men, have taken advantage of the situation, and they have seen the prime opportunity to capitalize and, of course, loot the foreign-owned shops. But I would not say that it is xenophobic. I think that the foreign-owned shops in situations such as this are just soft targets, and criminals are everywhere, and they're taking advantage of the situation, and in a way they're shifting the attention from the real issues, highlighting it to something that it may not be. But xenophobia at this stage, perhaps not what I have picked up.